What's up, everybody? You're watching Marvel Live, and we are here with Anthony and Joe Russo, as well as Sebastian Stan from Marvel Studios Avengers Endgame. Just a smattering of applause.
I'm saying, yeah.
You guys just came out of the signing. What was the highlight of the signing here at the Marvel booth today for you guys?
I mean, it's just always great to see the fans and how excited they are, and for us, it's the reason we make the movies. And whenever you can interact with the fans or meet them, hear their stories, I mean, it always warms your heart when somebody says, you know, I started watching these when I was 11, and now I'm 21, and I grew up with these, or it brought me and my father closer together, or you know, a granddaughter and a grandmother. Just the way that these movies can bind people and create a sense of community is really special.
I love that.
So good. I mean, you are in the middle of this incredible victory lap for Marvel Studios Avengers Endgame, this beautiful, beautiful movie. What has it been like seeing fans? You said the experience of like fans coming up to you and like telling you all these amazing stories. How are you doing? I almost want to ask, how are you doing right now in the midst of this hurricane that is this movie and the life of this movie?
That's a cool question, Seb.
I don't know. It's always been surreal, you know. I mean, it's interesting just being at that table with these guys and also with Marcus and McFeely. You're not always getting, you know, that lineup, and everybody's like, oh, I love these movies, I love that movie, or you know, and none of it would have been obviously possible without. So it just the fact that we've gone this far. I don't know. I'm always thinking like, you know, even if this is it, this has been pretty great, but it's just been very gratifying over and over, and you know.
We've all been together since the beginning, so.
Oh,
yeah.
I know. All of your films
Seven
have
and a
been
half
together.
years
Oh,
with this
geez,
man, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yep.
That last time I was here was with Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
That's
it's
the
amazing.
last time
Really.
That was the
yeah.
last time you were in Comic-Con?
Yeah,
Wow.
San Diego.
Wow.
So this is family time, family
Yeah.
reunion
That's
time.
right.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
The last time he was here, and like the Winter Soldier is one of the most popular Comic-Con characters. Like people.
But it was
love
really,
that
it was that movie.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of, you know, and that was the movie, you know, in Cleveland that put that character on the map. Because before that, I feel like Bucky was, you know, it is, but so I don't know. It's kind of strange. You guys have been here the last couple of years, right?
Yeah, I can't. It's hard to count up, but I think we were here with Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, and then we didn't come for Endgame. I
You're
think we
here
just
now.
did
Yeah.
D23. Now we're here.
Yeah, now we're here for
Now we're here.
We're here for
Yes.
you know, this is a great moment because the Endgame has had such a wonderful theatrical run, and now we're sort of transitioning to the home release for Endgame. So it'll be nice. It'll be an interesting experience for people to have the movie in their homes, you know, after it being such an intense sort of communal experience in the theaters, you know.
Well, and it's been so cool to have the re-release and have some new content come out with that. You guys go see it in the theater again.
And again and again and again and again.
But how do you choose what you want to add to the DVD content or the home release content or into a re-release for theaters?
We don't really have a whole lot of choice because there's not a lot of material, to be honest with you. Most of what we shoot makes it into the movie. The movies are exactly, a lot of people ask us, are you ever going to put out a director's cut? And Joe and I are just like, man, no, the movie we released is the director's cut, basically. You know, like that's the movie we wanted to release.
You're welcome.
So yeah, but there are a few scenes. There are always a few gems that couldn't make it into the movie for very specific reasons, and I think we've got about 5 of them to release with the home video release. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Now, Sebastian, we talked about the Winter Soldier. You are Bucky and the Winter Soldier, a beloved Marvel character. I have to ask, in Marvel Studios Avengers Infinity War, you at one point pick up Rocket Raccoon, a weapon-wielding Rocket, and spin in a circle, and me and my friends in the theater looked at each other like, what timeline? We get to watch. That's one of the greatest images, I think, in any movie I've ever seen. What was it like when you hear the news? You're like,
well,
hey,
I remember Joe. I remember because I was like, wow, that's a great. That's the, you know, that was like the moment the character had, sort of, and it was a very cool moment, and we were always kind of toying with that because he's been so serious since. Look, it's another reason why that Infinity War for me. I mean, like, you have to understand how hard it is to make that movie. Like, how do each of these characters have like a moment that advances them? But I think for my character it was important because you had seen him a certain way, and then here he is with a raccoon, right? So it's not like we can just jump in there and make him a comedic sort of character altogether. But like it sort of propelled him forward in a more yet still grounded, but different way than we've seen him. And so, but it was great because we had a conversation. You were like, yeah, I hope that's going to make the movie. And it did. So we were all right. But, I mean, it was 200-something minutes. I can't.
That was a long film. And it was obviously a lot sexier in the movie than it was with him with a stuffed animal on set, spinning in a circle with a rubber gun.
I will pay money to see that footage, though. Happily.
We're like, here, pick up this stuffed raccoon, and you're going to spin in a circle. And it's going to look great. Trust us.
It does. It's perfect. It's a perfect moment in time.
But you know that's a great moment to give credit to our team whom we make this movie with. I think that moment might have been originally pitched to us by our stunt team. Do you remember, Joe?
Yeah, it was. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, where they were just like, here's
Young's
James
idea.
Young,
I think it was his idea.
Here's an awesome moment with Winter Soldier, who James Young has been like one of the most devoted team members to Winter Soldier all the way through crafting it. And then with Rocket, and we're just like, yeah, we love it. Brought it to Seb, he loved it. So yeah, there it goes.
Well, we all loved it also.
Yeah.
So let's talk about cell phones. After the film came out, there were some videos that popped up, some behind-the-scenes footage. Did you know that there were so many cell phones? And did you get any secret footage when you were
Is this
shooting?
about Ruffalo? I'm always late, like hearing how he's apparently like just
ruining things.
I had a bad time with secrets. We asked you guys a bunch of questions, like, and who's the worst at keeping secrets? And everyone hands down said Ruffalo.
Poor Mark, he owns that now.
There was like, who did it? Evans, Ruffalo, a couple people
All of
had
the
some behind-the-scenes videos. Pratt was the first to do it. That's what it was.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Remember?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Social media.
I even had footage of that because it was crazy. We were all there, so it was impossible not to tape it. But I couldn't find mine. I was like, it was too late.
You missed the trend.
I'm saying. Did any of you at any point looking around go like, there's Captain America. I'm the Winter Soldier. Rocket Raccoon's gonna be like that Portals moment where all these characters are coming back.
The wedding scene. I still call it that, by the way.
I love it.
It was like,
I love it. Yeah.
who's getting married? No, I know it is still that's because everybody was there, and you made sure of it because that was like that one shot. We were like, we're gonna have the shot to make sure everybody knows everybody was there.
The wedding scene he's referring to is while we were prepping the film and executing and shooting the film, we would always refer to Tony Stark's funeral scene as the wedding scene because it was good camouflage for that scene in that everybody's, why are people wearing formal dark clothes?
Right.
Why is everybody gathering on the lake here? Oh, it's a wedding. and then
the color of Tony's wedding, black and white.
And Michelle Pfeiffer showed up to be an extra in that shot. Like, we were like, everyone was running around set going, Michelle Pfeiffer's over there. Did you see Michelle Pfeiffer? And literally we just asked her to stand there and move the camera through this crowd. And I thought, oh, what a waste of Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yeah.
You guys, it's been such a delight to talk to you guys and just celebrate a little bit of Marvel Studios Avengers Endgame. You all go see it in theaters. This is your last moment to say anything you want to the Marvel fans that are all watching live. Say hello or anything you'd like.
to this
We
one
love
here.
you.
Yep.
We
Yeah,
love
we love
you.
you.
Right
Yep.
Oh, this one here.
Right
Thank
here.
you. Thank you for being so supportive of the movies and so supportive of the universe for the last 10 years. We make these movies for you guys, so thank you so much.
And it is really the passion that you have for these films is a big part of why this is a special experience for all of us. So thank you for that.
Thank you.